It looks so cool. Videos can't do it justice, but I just want to kind of let y'all see what I'm seeing.
What is up, DDO? Hey guys, I know it's been a minute since we posted, but man, we're trying to do something with this pond today. We have got to get this thing done. I don't know if we can do it, but we're about to give it a good shot. And that's what's on the agenda for today, but we're trying to get at this thing. And let me tell you why it's been a while. And excavation, not as easy as you think. You know, we've definitely seen our fair share of struggles this year. But I would say this: we've been blessed too, man. We've already kind of surpassed what we've done the first 2 years and the first 6 months of the year, which is our toughest months, you know, just due to weather. Man, it's really showed out this year too. So far to this point in 5 months, we've had 36 inches of rain. Now, to put that in perspective, all of last year, 2023, we had 36 inches of rain. And I say 5 months, it hasn't even been 5 months. It's been 4 months and like a week. And we got another 2 or 3 inches of rain coming tomorrow. So this pond has only had 1 day to dry out, and we're up here to try to see. All we got to do is finish doing some dress work and cleanup work, and we're digging out one end. But you saw what we were doing with the levee, and we've got this thing, the levee, all the way around and tied in. We're just cutting out a little pocket on the inside to kind of widen the pond out some, but the levee's done. I mean, everything's done. It's just dress work and grade work. So we're hoping everything is dry enough we can get to it. I know right here where I'm standing, it's like it hasn't even rained. I'm hopeful. We're gonna get out here and get to plugging away. I know I see over there where Matt's already in the excavator pulling back some dirt. It looks pretty chunky and dark and wet. And as long as I can get this levee done and completed, get it all dressed up, cleaned up, we can wrap this one up and move on to the next one. Next job site, we're gonna do a full start to finish. I think it's going to take us probably 3 days. I'm gonna wrap it up all into one video and do a transformation project on it. Make sure you tune back in to check it out. And also, guys, got some news coming up. You can see behind me over here, over my shoulder, our little dozer that we've just worked the mess out of for 2 years. Finally gonna do a little upgrade. So I'm gonna put together a cool little video for y'all on what we go through when we're looking at equipment and purchasing equipment. So that one's coming up too, so make sure y'all check back on that as well. Let me get it together here and get started and see what we can get done on this place. What we've extended it today, I'm gonna go ahead and break a little levee that we left in here and let this thing kind of flood on out and let it rain, do its thing. And when we get back, we'll be back here on this back section, back third maybe, and we'll be able to widen it on out. And Alright guys, you've seen us do it before, just like that. It's expanded, it's done, we're gonna call it a day. Alright. So guys, what we found so far on this pond is over here where this, the backside of this levee, where we've gotten most everything done, but where most of this overburdened dirt went to, it's pretty soft because it's all topsoil. And then also when we were working on all this, you know, we were dealing with those rains and kind of working through some of the rains. So we kind of pulled a lot of this stuff out with already a lot of moisture in it. So as we kind of come through this morning, you know, trying to do a little dress work on this backside. There are some few spots that are kind of pumping with about you know, some 4 to 6 inch ruts on our LGP Dozier. It's just still a little too soft, and I'm not gonna be able to get quite the finish on it that I like. So what I'm doing is I cut out the kind of wet spot right through there, fanned some of it out down where it's more firm on the bottom. And over here on the front side, I put a little point out that I told the customer I was gonna do to fish off of, but then I took a little steepness off the front side of this levee, and I'm just piling up that extra clay along the top, because everything from here over and down is all clay, and all of our topsoil and stuff, waste dirt, is on the back side. So I had this extra to kind of put a little less of a slope on this front side. So I'm piling it up here on top. Guys, that's how we're getting most of our size and surface footage volume out of this pond, is back in here to this long side, and that side back in there is kind of more focused on allowing a little more vegetation to grow and a little more fun fishing, where everything kind of on the first phase of this thing around the island, its intentions were more based around keeping it clean and aesthetically pleasing, I guess you could say, as far as visuals from the house, what you see. We wanted a pretty side, and then we wanted a side that we're okay with it growing a bunch of vegetation and grass. Even without, you know, getting everything all cleaned up yet, the customers are just ecstatic about it. They love it, man. They've been calling us the pond geniuses, which is pretty cool. You know, it's nice to have some recognition. But yeah, this is a cool little pond project, man. We whipped this thing out pretty quick. You know, outside of probably, I'd say we've had 12 inches of rain throughout this pond build. I'd say we did a pretty good job of managing it and getting through it. So I'm pretty happy with it. You guys stay tuned, and I know Matt's going to be back out here tomorrow. I might possibly. But we'll get back out here, get some eyes, or get some video for you guys, and see what we were able to make this thing look like when we got it finished up. All right, guys, appreciate you. Also, another thing, guys, is right out here in the middle in the water, we're probably already 6 feet deep at least out there in the middle. And you can see that little point of dirt right there to that side. That's one spot where we connected the pond together. And then right over here in front of me, right here, you saw on the video the other day, this is where we connected the spot. So we kind of had to build this pond in 3 phases, trying to overcome all this rain that we were getting. Something else to keep in mind when you're looking at all of this right through here is an underwater shelf. It's like a terrace that we put in all the way around this thing. This is underwater, that's underwater. The water's gonna come up to say about right there. So we're gonna have about 3 to 4 feet of water on top of this terrace, and then it's another 2 feet down to the water that's there, which is about 6 feet deep. So in total, we're anywhere from 10 to 12 feet total depth across this pond. But as we kind of swing across here and take a look, you can see that terrace, but it also gives you an idea of how wide and big this thing really is. Show y'all another view of all of it right here from this side, so you can kind of see the styling and the detail over here to the right, and then the depth of it across here to the left. you got it all finished?
Yeah.
So we're done? Yeah, lock the doors. Looking good, y'all. Looks good. Yep, that's it. Now, get out of here. We're at 3 inches of rain comes tonight. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all.